Okay, let's jump right into this explainer. We're going to explore a historic breakthrough in sustainable nuclear energy that honestly feels a little bit like science fiction, but it is literally happening right now. We're talking about a monumental leap forward in how we generate power, a leap that could completely redefine sustainability. If you've been following the global race for clean energy, you know the stakes couldn't possibly be higher. But today, we're zooming in on a distinctly Indian ambition. It's a thorium nuclear dream that just took a massive, tangible step closer to reality.
To really grasp the scale of this, we've got to dial it back to one very specific moment in time, exactly 8:25 p.m. on April 6, 2026. Now, it's one of those quiet, exact moments on a clock that goes largely unnoticed by the rest of the world as they go about their evenings, right? But in the realm of advanced physics and engineering, this specific minute sent absolute shockwaves. That exact moment is one that could quite literally change the future of global clean energy forever.
Section 1. A giant leap forward. First criticality at Kalpakkam.
So what actually happened at 8:25 p.m.? Well, that was the first criticality, the pivotal, breath-holding moment when a nuclear chain reaction becomes self-sustaining and the heartbeat of a brand new reactor comes to life. And this happened inside a 500-megawatt electric powerhouse built entirely in India, located in Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. Unsurprisingly, this achievement is being hailed as a massive victory. It's a proud moment for Indian science and for Atmanirbhar Bharat, which translates to self-reliance. This isn't just about plugging a new power plant into the grid, It's a profound statement. It proves that India can independently engineer some of the most complex, cutting-edge energy infrastructure on the planet.
Moving on to Section 2, the three-stage nuclear plan, a national quest.
The crucial thing to understand here is that the event at Kalpakkam is definitely not an isolated incident. It's actually a vital piece of a much larger puzzle. India operates a highly unique three-stage nuclear program. Step 1 was the initial stage, laying the groundwork with traditional reactors. But Step 2, the fast breeder reactors, well, that's where we are right now. Achieving that first criticality officially marks the country's successful entry into this critical second stage. It's the bridge they absolutely have to cross to reach their ultimate destination, which is Step 3, large-scale thorium reactors. You simply cannot get to Step 3 without mastering Step 2.
Which brings us to Section 3, how to breed fuel, the science of Stage 2.
Now, the science powering this stage is counterintuitive. It's almost like magic. The facility in Kalpakkam is a Prototype Fast Breeder Reactor. By definition, this is a highly advanced reactor specifically designed to breed more nuclear fuel than it actually consumes. It utilizes liquid sodium for cooling, which is an incredibly advanced thermal management technique, and it operates on a physics principle that allows it to create fresh fuel as a byproduct of its own operation. Imagine driving a car down the highway, and as you drive, the engine actually manufactures its own gasoline. That is essentially what is happening inside this reactor.
It really flips our whole understanding of energy on its head. When we normally think about energy, we think about consuming a finite resource, like burning a log in a fire until there's nothing left but ash. But as this beautifully illustrates, this reactor does something incredible. As it consumes its initial fuel source on the left to keep running, it simultaneously breeds a completely new element on the right, plutonium-239. It literally turns the act of consumption into generation. It's not alchemy, right? It's advanced nuclear physics. And successfully generating that plutonium-239 is the entire reason Stage 2 even exists.
Section 4. Unlocking the thorium dream, the ultimate treasure.
So generating that plutonium-239 isn't just a neat party trick. It's actually the essential driver fuel you need to unlock the final stage of this multi-decade plan. And what is that ultimate treasure? Well, Stage 3 relies entirely on thorium. The transition to large-scale reactors powered by thorium is where the true, world-changing potential lies. And the reason this is a distinctly Indian dream is that India possesses staggering, massive reserves of thorium. They actually have one of the largest deposits anywhere on Earth. For a country with massive energy demands and a booming economy, sitting on a mountain of thorium is basically sitting on a gold mine, provided you have the technological key to unlock it.
Unlocking this thorium reserve brings almost unprecedented global benefits. We are talking about a virtually inexhaustible, sustainable, clean energy supply. Once Stage 3 is fully realized, this single resource could provide the nation with a steady power supply for literally hundreds of years. Plus, compared to traditional uranium reactors, a thorium cycle produces minimal, long-lived radioactive waste, which solves one of the biggest bottlenecks in nuclear energy right there. And of course, it guarantees far greater energy independence. No more relying on volatile global supply chains.
As we wrap up this explainer, we really have to look at the global implications of that 8:25 p.m. milestone.
We have to ask, if India's three-stage thorium dream fully succeeds, will this quest for national self-reliance become the ultimate solution for our entire planet's energy crisis? I mean, if a nation can breed its own fuel, minimize its waste, and power its economy for centuries using an abundant material like thorium,